Oh, howdy, Darks. Why, spoilers. Hi, it's Unchatter. It's time for more space things. Hi, JM. There we go. I don't know why I keep forgetting that one. Hi, it's Unchatter. We're gonna play more Dyson Sphere, and today's gonna be fun because I think we're gonna start the sphere itself. We picked our star. We found the perfect-ish spot for our Dyson Sphere. We found the spot that's gonna work for us, and it's gonna work out great. It's only 20-some light years away from our home planet, but it's gonna work. Missed the star pick. I'll show it to you. It was mostly just clicking on each individual star and looking at the details, so it wasn't that interesting to actually find it, but we did find it. We have found a star. It's a star at like 1.5 some odd luminosity, so it's like 50% brighter than our home star, which is not as bright as they get. They can go up to like 2.5 I've seen, but 1.5 is pretty good. But it also has a tidally locked inner planet. So there's one side of the planet is permanently facing the sun. And that's gonna be very, very good. And you're gonna see why, because we're not gonna have to deal with our array receivers going into nighttime and losing line of sight on the Dyson Sphere. They're all just gonna be pointed straight up at the sun forever, and it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be great. There's a couple of things that we have to take care of. We still have to start making the actual Dyson Sphere parts, but we're already making all the precursors essentially, so it's really just a handful of small things to start going, and then we're off. We're gonna go out to our star system. We're gonna visit it. Gonna set up a whole big installation, and we're gonna start this whole thing. It's only taken us 11, 12 episodes to get to this point, but we're here now. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. So, yes, we'll go over the details of what's all's going on when we get in there. Today's episode is brought to you by electricity. Electricity brings you a lot of things these days, but this episode is definitely one of them. But also by you clicking those buttons down there, liking and following and subscribing and doing all the things. Do the things. That's the juice in my veins right now. So I appreciate all the buttons that you click. And we're gonna kind of just get into it here. Let's make sure it's all working. Yeah, should. Okay, and then in theory the sound is also working. But the sound is just finicky for whatever reason. Okay, hold on. I mean, I didn't change anything. It's the same game as it was last time, but it just disconnects from the sound sometimes. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay. Cool. So, we have researched the thing. So there's two things that we need to take care of. There's the components themselves. We're researching all sorts of ships for our fleet. Yay, a warship. We'll have to experiment with that too. It attacks with EM weapons and is very powerful in long-range combat. Cool. We're gonna have to play around with those for sure. So we're making frame material. And you can go away. You are dismissed. We're making frame material because we needed that for something. That was for something. But then we need to use that frame material and also solar sails and also processors to make the Dyson Sphere components. And then we use those to make these rockets, small carrier rockets. So that's going to be Dyson Sphere components plus deuterium fuel rods. Oh my gosh! And also these quantum processors or whatever they're called. So some pretty high cost components for this. But the rocket is the part. The rocket is the part of the sphere that we're making. Hello, Lanix. How's it going? We're gonna start the thing. We're gonna start our sphere today. And it's gonna be these. We're gonna be making a bunch of small carrier rockets, and then we need to make a handful of these launchers. These are just launcher silos. These are launch pads. So we're gonna make a good handful of launch pads out in our system where we're gonna make our star. And then we're just going to have our logistics vessels bringing a constant stream of these carrier rockets and just launching them. And it's going to be kind of like the solar sails where there's a permanent installation and it just keeps launching. And then we're also going to do the solar sails as well, but we want to get this going first. And that's it. That's the goal for today. It's not a very long list, but it might take us a little bit to do. Sinister reanimating savannas are literally the bane of me. I mean, reanimating stuff in general. Oh man. And plus, like, on Savannah, you're gonna get like undead elephants and rhinos and stuff. That'd be fun. But yeah, here is what we're looking at right now. We are here. This is our home system. We've colonized 38. Colonized. Not that there's people there or anything. We have started taking resources from 38 Craterus. And I've marked Kekuan, whatever, as another place with some good materials. Right, we've got some organic crystal, gonna go there for that. But importantly, way out here, 64 Antilli. This is the important one. Here is our new favorite system in the star cluster. And you'll notice it currently does not have dark fog. However, there is a seed heading to it right now. It's gonna arrive in 2 minutes? Or no, that's how long it would take us to get there. So I don't know how long it's gonna take because it's coming from here, so it's already halfway there. So Dark Fog are currently working on reaching the system that we care about. So that's fun. But here's the planet. Here's 64 Antilli 1. Tidally locked permaday permanite. That's the key ingredient here. That's cool. And then you can see our star itself is a B-type star. It has a luminosity of 1.546, which is great. And then this inner planet has a 150% solar energy ratio, which I think is just because it's close. So yeah, this is where we're gonna go. And this is what, 23 light years away. So we're gonna have to make sure that it is very well defended from the dark fog, because we're not gonna be able to like run out there and like jump in front of our missile silos to protect them. I've had so many undead ogres, harpies, ostrich, and cavies. The cavies are probably fine. I'm not sure I've ever seen I've never seen a harpy. I'm not even sure I knew that Dwarf Fortress had harpies. Sounds like things are gonna get interesting. They are. I mean, hopefully they've been interesting this whole time, but they are we're about to kick it up a notch, I think. And we're gonna have to increase production on basically everything. So I want to get the groundwork going, and then we're gonna come back and like really robustify everything. But here's our frame material. So this is where we're starting. We should keep research going. I don't need a bunch of research right now, but we might just keep upgrading. Because now we have green cubes. Yeah, let's do better core. We apparently started on inventory, so let's continue that. We can get more drones going. We can get faster drones. 1,200 purples. Gonna take a bit. And 3,000 greens. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's all gonna take a while. Yeah, but I do want all these things. I do want all those things. We'll work on that. That's all good. Buttons. What are my buttons? F. That's it. So I want to make these. And these are going to be in an assembler with 3 ingredients, and all those things are all very far from each other. So we're gonna need another station. But we already have some, so that's all good. Hello, Fiona. How's it going? We are lurking and working. Perfect. Lurking and working. Love to hear it. We're gonna catch a star today, or at least we're gonna start. We're gonna start on our star cage. think, I mean, I want to give this space, right? This isn't gonna be large right now, but it's gonna be. So I think I'm gonna say that this is gonna be our sphere component area. This seems nice and large. It's kind of in the middle of our planet. I think this is our equator right here, maybe. So it'll help with all of our grid lines being nice and consistent. So yeah, we're just gonna start. We're gonna start right here, and we can kind of go this way, right? Say right there. Why not? And we're going to do assemblers with 3 ingredients, and it's gonna start there. And then yeah, it's all good. Oh, cat! I hear a cat. Okay, so then this is gonna be for our frame material. Kitty, she'll come by, I'm sure. She was in my lap, like, all over lunch, like a full hour, just unconscious in my lap. Which was cute, except for the part where I wanted to get up and do other things. Frank has been very needy today. Maybe it's just in the air. Well, I guess that'd be scary, because then we're talking about the air being across the entire northern hemisphere. But maybe it's just the weather. I don't know. Cats be weird sometimes. I expect that's how I'll die someday, trapped under a cat. Yes, just like completely withered and desiccated, and the cat's just like loafing right on top of you. Yes, I expect this. Oh, we weren't even shipping these. Okay. So these must have just been for a building of some kind. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go up and over, I think. We'll say that. That's gonna be fine. Here's a strange question. This is a weird question for me to be asking, but all you cat owners, which I know is several of you at least, like, you know how, I shouldn't assume everyone knows this, but you know how every once in a while you'll hear a story about a cat owner who passes away, but like their body isn't discovered for quite a while, and then it turns out that their cat started eating them? A, is that a thing that you've heard of before? And B, do you think about that? Like, do you ever look at your cat and like think, what would you? How long would you wait? Would you just go straight for it? Would you even hesitate to eat my face? I don't know. These are the things I think about. Anyway, we want processors. Hello! Yes, I'm talking about you. My cats definitely would. One doesn't seem to want to wait until I'm dead, even. True. She does chew on my face every once in a while. Like, she'll get really, really, you know, like, rubbing her face against my face. But then she'll gnaw on my chin every once in a while. I think Frayed would be sad, but he would totally eat me. Yeah, exactly. Like they wouldn't be unaffected by it. But they wouldn't let it stop them either, right? Let's give that some ships. We have processors on the logistics network. I wonder if it's actually producing. Oh, and we want solar sails, that's right. Not the deuterium. Well, have solar sails in abundance, I know that much. There we go. One licks me regularly, but she licks literally anything in front of her face. Yeah, so I don't think that's it. Another is very bitey and very food motivated. Yeah. This one, she's intermittently food motivated. Like our other cat is definitely food motivated. Like Sybil is eating us for sure. I think this one would too, but maybe less readily. She would wait until dinner time. You're just passionate about recycling. Yes, exactly. You don't even gotta worry about you know, like green burials or anything. You just have a cat. They'll take care of it. Okay, so clearly we need to check on processors. Those are over here somewhere. Is it because those are all getting used for like quantum processors? Yeah, we blew right through them, didn't we? But we have plenty of the ingredients, kind of. We're gonna need more silicon. We're gonna need some more silicon. That's gonna be the thing. And we have to go to a whole different star system to make that happen. But I'm gonna upgrade these builders while we're here. That'll help a little bit. Silicone. I know, right? That's not food. Not usually food. Is that gonna be like what we need right now? I thought we were gonna be able to get... I think we can get a little bit going. Oh, and there might be some... There's some sitting in here. There's a little bit in here. I'm just gonna steal some. We could even crank this down. Like, we don't need that many here, right? This could just be like 200 even. Oh, what's this? The dark fog has come back again. They just landed right here. They haven't even done anything yet. They're just literally right here. Hi. I'm not even gonna bother putting down a thing. Look, you can't touch me. You can't do shit. Blam 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 blam. Thank you for the free geothermal energy. Dealt with. Okay, so we're right here, and then I'm gonna take processors and plop them in. And then that will get going on that. And then from there, we need to be making these. So now we need, this is deuterium, right? Yeah, so, geez. We're gonna need deuterium fuel rods, which up until this point have just been my personal fuel. So now needing them for the Dyson Sphere itself is gonna crunch some other things. There it is. Probably don't have a whole lot of them. I'm gonna say 500. Oh, they're probably not even on the network because I was just taking them for myself. But then I need quantum processors. Yeah, our quantum processors are taking regular processors and we need both now. Let's just do that. Command. But then, yeah, now I'm gonna do assembler with 3. I'm gonna fill in this lake here. Right, I'll just put it there. And then the frame material, I don't think is really gonna get used for anything except this, right? It's just for rockets. So I'm not gonna put it on the network, it's just gonna come straight across. Like so. Then here is where the deuterium's gonna happen. And then the quantum processors. And then the rockets need to go on the network for sure, but they're gonna go on like an interstellar network. So we need a bigger station, which means we need to grab all sorts of things. Oh no. Okay. Oh, and I need to give them the correct recipe. Rockets, please. So let's go put my fuel rods on the network. Hopefully we have a good chunk of them sitting over there. By which I mean this way? I can usually navigate our planet. I think we're going over here. This is plastic. We're going to revisit like all of this. Here we go. Here's our hydrogen nonsense. So we're putting hydrogen fuel rods on the network, but not the deuterium. Luckily we have a nice little chunk here. But now I need to find a spot to be able to put it somewhere. I mean, it could go there, but it's another interstellar. I just want to go locally. Gosh, am I really gonna plop in just another station here? Which of course I need to go grab things to be able to make. Processors and those things. Those are here. Oh, those are getting used too. Oh no. We're gonna get crunched here. All of our stuff is gonna get squeezed. And I can't even make. We have that at least, right? That I think we're okay on graphene. Let's do the one. Okay. So that means no here. Okay, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna disconnect the bat for the moment so that we'll just kind of collect a few there. I'll come back in a second. And then here's our quantum processors, which is also just waiting on processors. We need silicone like right now. We need silicone like right now. Oh, hey. You're not actually doing anything. There you go. Because this is gonna be... Yeah, we're just out. Oh, we're just out. Okay. Geez, I was thinking we would be able to at least get our stuff going before we had to plug in more silicon, but... Clearly not, because our only source of silicon right now is on this outer planet in our home system, which has 800,000 silicon. And you know, we are shipping back and forth, but clearly not at the rate that we need. Can go over to our forges over here. And we can check our silicon. Yeah, we're making 140 and we're using 300 a minute. So we're not even making half of what we need. Here's where we're receiving it. Yeah, like titanium is fine. We've turned all of our silicon into crystalline silicon, which is cool. We can't turn that back. But that's just full, so that's fine. We need more. We need more. And we're in like our outer planet only had one vein cluster of silicon. So we're mining it entirely. So there's not even more to go try and get out there. And then this planet has none. So I think, did we have some out here? We have 6 million there, and we have 17 million there. But we are already doing stuff here. We're on this planet, right? Pretty sure, because this is where the grading crystal is. And this has 3 million silicon. Okay, so let's go there. Since we already have logistics going there, we can plug in the silicon without too much pain. Because we won't have to make more stations or anything. I don't think. We should be fine. Should be fine. Just make a quick 3 light year jump. Pew, pew, pew. Marvel songs are probably pretty appropriate for this stage of of this game. Half of it's in space. Yeah, I want this one, right? Oh, that button. Whoa. Okay, we didn't overshoot it. Hooray. Robot power? Agree. This is very... I mean, it's all robots, right? These are all very powerful robots. We are just one really ambitious robot. Okay. There's still no more dark fog on this planet, so that's nice. But here's where we are. We're harvesting our grading crystal, and we're out of spots. Oh no. I mean, I could... We could say that this slot doesn't need to be here, right? Kinda. We're also not getting batteries, but that's also the thing that we're gonna fix. Oh, but there is silicon right there. Oh, that's really handy, actually. Okay. We're gonna squeeze. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, look at this gas giant. Like, that's got to be one of the prettiest gas giants I've seen. Irrelevant to what we're doing, but it's pretty. And we have this fancy looking world. It is. Also, hi. Hi, how's it going? We're in desperate need of silicon and power and stuff, but I mean, I guess that's always the case. But there's 1.5 million silicon right here, which is more than exists in our entire home system, by the way. So we're gonna plug this in and hope that it all kind of works. Of course, we're low on all the things. Probably gonna be tier 3. We'll just come up here. And plug it in. And then I'm just gonna take... Because only 50 will fit in... Like, the space station has a warper inventory, but then if I want to, you know, ship it to here automatically, it needs to take a spot. But I can also just take them, but I don't think I can put more in, right? Yeah, it's full. This is gonna have to be temporary. But this is silicon ore. It's gonna be local demand, remote supply. And hopefully it can just go, right? And I guess, oh, because it has to be 100%. Did we find a system to make a sphere around? We did. We definitely did. Oh, and then we are shipping out. Okay, cool. Right, because there it goes. Okay, perfect. We found a system just a scant 23 light years away from our home system. 64 Antillae here. There is currently no dark fog, but there is also currently a seed inbound right here. It is headed there. So we're going to end up getting there right at the same time as the dark fog, but our inner planet right here. Check it out. Tidally locked inner planet on a star with 1.5 luminosity. That's going to work out great for us, I think. Let's come back over here. So remind me that this station out here is not receiving space warpers. We're gonna have to come back here. There's like other resources on this planet that we want anyway, right? The fractal silicon? I'm gonna come back for the fractal silicon anyway. So I just can't make a whole bunch more interstellar stations because we need processors, because we need silicon. So hopefully this is gonna like fill a gap, I think. Hopefully. I mean, that seems... That's working, right? That's a fair bit of silicon. Not tons and tons, but there is another vein on this planet somewhere. At least one. Lots of fractal silicon, stone, kimberlite, fractal silicon, there it is. And that's the other half, yeah, 1.5. So we'll come back for that too. But that's when we can get more stations here. So, I guess what I could do, here, how about this? Can I make a chest? Yes. This is a little cheaty, but it's gonna be a decent solution. I mean, there's no cheating here, but I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna make sure that I have enough for me, please and thank you. I'm gonna keep a stack. I'm just gonna keep a stack of 100 on me. Why not? Oh, and then you need power? Sure. But now, those will just feed in directly, right? Yeah. So if you're conveying the space warpers in, they don't need to take a slot. The trick is, like, this is, you know, finite. So that won't last forever, but that'll last a little while. I mean, that's like 500 trips. So that's fine. Let's go home. And then we're gonna go here. We should probably hold off on purple research while we're while we're crunching this, because that's going to take the processors as well. I think I want processors focusing on our components until we get it started. And whoop. There we are. We've come a long way from getting stranded in the middle of empty space. Oh, and then we're here, so I might as well grab some more conveyor belts. Okay. So, in theory, I'll even have... Oh, there's just a little bit of silicone here. Whatever. It's my junk drawer on a bunch of iron. Whatever. Okay, so then in theory we have... Yeah. Okay, we have silicon right there. And we're gonna smelt it. And I can probably stand to expand these. Oh, and I can just... We just need better conveyors for some of these. Let's just do this. And let's give it a little extra. Let's do... I want to do like this. Except that some of it's gonna be... No, that's fine. Yeah. Why not? We're gonna need it all. Yeah, I'm gonna say we finish our inventory research and then we're gonna pause research for a bit. Not that this one's even taken purples, but... Need more smelters. Which needs iron? Okay. Hi. Oh, there's like, there's like one. There's a tier 3. Hilarious. I could even downgrade, can't I? Yeah, you are just so good. There. How do these... Ooh, there's a little bit in there. So yeah, we could upgrade our sorters. Alright, screw it. I want flow. We're gonna make it flow. Okay, I'm seeing silicon ingots, whatever you want to call them, are in there. I'm also going to go up to our research area. Oh, and our little canister thing. I needed to grab whatever I'm grabbing. Here. Hello. Thank you. And of course I limited that, so it stopped, but that's fine. And one. And the whole point of this was to make more stations, right? Yeah. 'Cause I need processors, right? Oh, but it's starting. I'm seeing... Well, we haven't quite started yet. But I see some frame material, at least. Okay. This is going. This is good. Just gimme. I think, so now this is gonna have silicon and copper we're fine on forever. So I'm gonna expand this. I can do it. Can I make more? That also takes processors. Fancy that. I guess I'm gonna, let's accumulate for a second. So I wanna expand all this. We're gonna have quite the need for these. Oh, did I end up with a space? Whatever. It's fine. Whatever. Graphene? Just take... It's 2 to 1? Yeah, okay. That's looking better, though. Probably accumulating in here. I am seeing occasional yellow dots. I think these sorters need to be upgraded, too. That looks better. Now we just got a full conveyor of these coming in. Oh, no. So is it mostly about moving the core operations to the new system? Core operations are staying here. Basically everything is going to be here. The main thing that we're going to move is, like, you know how on our inner planet here we have, like, we're launching all those solar sails and we're charging our batteries? Gonna be kind of like that. We're gonna be making the components of the sphere itself. We're gonna be making them all here, and we're gonna be posting them out and shipping them 23 million light years, and they're just gonna land on a planet with a bunch of missile launchers, and they're gonna get launched, and that's gonna be all that we're doing out there. Even though that's like the core, you know, thing of the game, but it's gonna be literally just that happening out there. Because redoing all of this would be a lot and unnecessary. Those are being made over here somewhere. Yeah, wow. Boop. As you can tell, we're doing a lot of stuff here these days. Moving all of it would be a bit of a pain, but it's really going to be we'll be doing as little as we need to be doing out there, which is making a Dyson Sphere. Okay, that's a little bit more processor production. Let's do that. You can see the silicon coming in, and like it's coming in spurts, and we're literally using it as fast as it's coming in. Holy cow. This is doing fine though, right? No yellow dots. Looking good. And now we probably have a nice big stack here, yeah? Okay. I'll clear something else out of my inventory, but I do want a bunch of these. Probably gonna have to do that as well. Now we have processors going. I want to throw something away. Whatever. But now I need to make a pair of those. Sure, I'll need more before too long. And this. So we need this to be on the network. Yeah, and I don't think there's a way around this. Yeah, all this needs to be on there. And I'm gonna... I mean, it could go there. And I probably won't be importing any more interstellar stuff at this station because this area is so crowded already. I mean, if I change my mind, then I can put down another station. I think that's going to be... Just expect to change your mind about everything at some point. That's kind of how I play this game. I play like no decision is final. So this can be the remote storage, won't do anything remotely, but then supply locally. So then I just need to bring... Yeah, we can just go like, well, no, not quite. I go up. There. And yeah, I'm gonna limit this one. Especially for now, deuterium is still a thing, and like we're using our hydrogen. That's actually kind of terrifying. Hydrogen, literally the most plentiful element in the universe, though, so we can get more, but geez. And then over here. Where am I at with my other stuff? Is it here? It's here. I want these to turn on, please. Processors. Yeah, I mean, stuff is trying. Gonna be the processors, though. I'm just gonna plop in some. How are you going to stop the dark fog ruining the new system? That's a great question. I don't know if we have a way to like pick out a space station. Like we have a space hive in our home system here. I don't think we are. Like, I don't think we can boot them out. But we can defend the planet. There's a couple things that we haven't done planetary defense-wise that I think we're gonna have to figure out. One of them is the planetary defense system. And we haven't tried this at all. There's a planetary shield generator. Can create planetary shield on planets to resist attacks from space. Massive amounts of energy are required for a planetary shield, so we're gonna use the power from our Dyson Sphere to shield our Dyson Sphere facilities, so that's cool. If the shield becomes ineffective, it will leave the planet exposed to serious threats from space. Additionally, the number of shield generators that can be built on a planet is limited. Planetary shield can only resist damage from space. It cannot defend ground damage. Interesting. So I think that's gonna be for defending against like we're building threat with the space hive. I think that's gonna be good for defending against space attacks like that. But then like we'll have to do all the normal ground defense stuff too, right? We're gonna have to do our missile batteries and our signal towers and all that good stuff. Same kind of things that we've been doing up until now, we're just gonna have to do over there too. But look, rockets! I see some rockets! Not a ton, but enough to get started. And then I want a big station, don't I? For the rockets. And quantum processors are gonna be a thing. I guess they are showing up here. So I'm gonna put this out like over here. And that just goes in. Look at those rockets go. There's gonna be rockets, local demand, remote supply. And I have some in me for some reason. And then I need the ships, which are here. Gonna toss in some drones as well for good measure. So now we're just gonna start accumulating them. We already have 60. There's 60. But it looks like it's our processors are gonna be our choke points. I'm gonna go up to our research area and make sure we're not overproducing our purple cubes because those use those same processors. We're good on power? We're good on power. These are the purples. Oh, those are the purples, but not the ones I'm thinking. Oh, it's the greens, isn't it? Greens, yes. Okay. So these are about to finish anyway, but I'm gonna crank that down. But they'll stop. So we'll stop importing processors here. Yeah, I'm gonna let. What is it that's... Is it yellows? It's yellows. Oh, because of this. But yeah, another thing that we're gonna have to... That's what organic crystal's for. For yellows. We'll have to address that. But that's gonna be step 7 of a million. But we are making rockets, at least in principle. So now we need to make the launchers, which take the same things, because of course they do. But even if we could make like 5 or 6 of them, that would help a bunch. It would get us started at least. I know that we're gonna want... I mean, should I make a pair? I like the science spaghetti. The science spaghetti is my favorite. It's very pretty. I know, right? Something about all the glowy cubes together, and plus all the when the buildings get this tall. I do love this. I'm a fan. So when we get to our new planet, I'm thinking what's going to happen is this is going to be a 2-planet operation. We're going to have a planet where we are building our sphere, and we're going to have a planet where we are receiving the power and charging batteries. So the inner tidally locked planet is going to be receiving rays and charging batteries and basically nothing else, and defending itself. And then the other planet is going to be where we have all the rocket launchers and the sail launchers. So the first one we're going to have to start on is the launcher one. So on that planet, we're going to have to be bringing in batteries and shipping out dead batteries. We're going to need space warpers. We're going to need the rocket ships. We're going to need solar sails. We're going to need missiles for defense. And we're already up to like 2 stations, right? Plus whatever else we're going to need to do there. I mean, that's the primary thing. That is most of it, but that is literally one more than would fit. I guess that's the primary disadvantage of powering everything with batteries, right? Is because it takes another slot in a logistics station to ship the battery back. Like if you're just shipping in fuel, you're just burning the fuel and you don't have to return anything. Oh, it only has 5 anyway. So we're definitely gonna want 2 stations. Did I build what I do? I have 1. Let's make 2. 2 interstellar stations. We have our 20 vessels there. We're gonna want a couple of battery dischargers to power all our junk. Probably more than a couple in the long run, but a couple will get us started. What was I missing? The titanium alloy, which is somewhere. Planning to try baiting my dark space hive to attack my lava world where I've created a fortress. Oh, nice. Yeah, tell me how that goes. I've not done any baiting of them yet. So I am curious how that works, or how effective it is. Are you going to try to farm them? Are you going to try to get like a ground base to higher level? I've been wanting to mess around with that too. steel. Steel's... I'm going the wrong way. I have steel here. Okay, a pair. Oh, I can get more steel. Okay, 4 battery dischargers. We want a bunch of missile turrets. We can find those. I might, but I figure I should get the fortress world off to a successful test first. True. I mean, I guess that sounds smart. You could also just, you know, build a bunch of stuff, then piss off the dark fog and see what happens. I passed it. They're right here. Right, I need little engines. Now I need more steel. Okay. Confirm that you can starve the space hive to death. Oh, nice. We must be getting close here. Cause like they haven't been doing much. Like they do keep sending down little stations on our planets, but I wonder if they have anything going on out there now. But you were saying you could like click on them this way? Do you have to get... You were seeing some sort of statistics about them. Which I am not. Can always do a flyby. I mean, last time I tried that, I got swatted out of the sky. You have to get relatively close. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that for now. Then I have 8 missile turrets. I want 2 more. We have signal towers. And then I'm just gonna need like the rocket launchers, right? We have two stations, battery dischargers, missile launchers. I want one of these base things. Battlefield analysis base. I would like some of those, or at least one of those. We have magnets, we have coils, we have all the things. That's looking a lot better than it was. Yeah, we'll do one of those. And then, yeah, and then we're gonna want a bunch of ejectors, but we're gonna start with the frame. We need to start with the frame so that the sails have something to latch onto. And the frame itself generates power on its own. So even just making frame is gonna be useful. Got a base around my main batteries with the main shields next to it at the center. Okay. Do you have like the planetary shield thing that we were just looking at? Titanium alloy, frame material. Titanium alloy and frame material. Titanium alloy and frame material. Okay, cool. Yeah, tell me how that goes. Let's grab some of these. The titanium alloy is here. And there's just too much stuff. It's too much. I can probably ditch. Nope, cannot. What are the other things? Those things? Ugh. Expensive things. But there are some here. Here, how about I'll just do that. The ones that are coming in, I will steal. But then graviton lenses are gonna be over here. Alright, they're right here. Should I be making a facility that's making... Doing something rude. Should I make a facility that's making rocket launchers? I don't think I'm gonna need that many. Like, I want a good handful, but not like hundreds. Like a dozen, but not like 100. And then I need to ditch something else. I just put down a chest. Temporary junk drawer. And then rocket launcher. I can make one. Each one takes 10 processors. Ouch. Got facilities making rockets. Excellent. Have you seen the upgraded rockets? We're gonna have to do those the bigger rockets too, or missiles. I guess those are two separate things. Where am I making quantum processors? Those aren't far from here. Right, I don't think I've seen those. I don't know that I've unlocked them yet. No, yeah, I did. Supersonic missile set. And it says that they are just missiles, so I'm assuming they get launched by the same missile launchers and work the same way. But like this does 54 plus 21 HP worth of damage as compared to 21 plus 8. So that's 30 per missile up to 75. We're gonna do these. That will be happening. But the quantum processors, where am I doing those? The quantum processors are somehow everywhere and nowhere at once. Oh, they're over here. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be... This whole production chain is struggling. There we go. Can I do one there? Right, because you're needing processors. We're still starved on processors. But they're at least happening. They are at least happening. If I can get like 4... If I could get 4 rocket launchers going, I think that'll be a start. That'll at least give us something to improve upon. I really wanted to get started. Especially since the Dark Fog are, like, literally on their way there. Titanium alloy is over here. Okay, but that's enough. That's enough, right? Can make one. So now I will have 4 rocket launchers. I think that's enough to go out there and get started. Of course, if those get blown up, I'm gonna be very upset. But that's what the missiles are for. We haven't had an attack from the dark fog that can, like, get through our missile batteries yet. So we'll be improving our defense, but we just need to get started. I'm gonna plop those back in. I'm gonna keep the normal processors. I'll take this back. Okay, what else do I need? Like, I'm good on fuel. I'm essentially good on fuel. We're gonna have our stations, we're gonna have our vessels, we're gonna have battery dischargers, we're gonna have the missiles and the missile launchers. I have missiles on me? I have missiles. I should also bring, like, just a stack of charged batteries. Just to get everything jump started. I think we're still kind of choked on batteries just in the general sense. That's what we're working on fixing. That get plugged back in, yes. And then look at all these charged batteries. I'm gonna crank this down actually. And just take, I stacked like 20 a piece or something silly. 50? Okay. I'm just gonna do that. And I think we're gonna call that good. I think we're gonna head out. And our rockets are set up to launch, right? Our rockets, we're gonna have to launch our rockets and then launch our rockets. They should all be ending up in here. Yeah, we almost got 100 already. Remote supply. I'm gonna crank this way down, like 10%. Cause our vessels can carry like 400. Yeah, so let's maybe say like 20%, so they can take 100, as opposed to waiting for 400 every time. A little wasteful on our space warpers, but I'm not worried. Okay, and our friends have not arrived yet. This is pristine so far. They're still a ways out. They were halfway. Yeah, okay. So they've gone like this far in the last hour or so. So we've got a little bit of time before they show up, but not a ton. And since this is going to be our launching rockets facility, we're going to go on planet number 2. Like that. And this is a longer jump than we've been doing, so I'm going to make sure I have fuel, because that would suck. Getting stranded 7 light years from home was bad enough. Let's not do it 20 light years from home. It's over here. As long as we haven't used all our fuel, now that that's for something. Jeez. Good enough. That's gonna be what we get. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, around our gas giant, I guess. Alrighty. Hold on to your butts. Look forward to learning what I forgot, and that's gonna take all that time to come back to get. Be 2 minutes of just being in warp. Holy cow. Oh, well, how is everyone? Welcome to space. Welcome to empty space. Yeah, there's us. The good thing those seeds are slow. They must not be going light speed. Are they just going... Are they just on impulse power? I wonder, maybe the dark fog doesn't have warp technology. Do we know that? Can the dark fog warp at all? Because look at all these seeds. There's like a dozen seeds just en route right now. Holy cow. They wouldn't be doing it that way if they didn't have to. Oh, and we went through our battery. We are gonna need more battery to make that in one jump. But we have power on us, so we're gonna recharge for a minute. Jeez. But that means we definitely want the bigger battery, the bigger energy circuit. Yeah. But that's gonna be 3,000 cubes. Gonna be taking all the same resources that we're struggling with right now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna deal with it. If we can get like half a battery charge, then I'll warp again, and we should be fine. And that'll still leave that's still gonna leave power to get back, right? We went through, I guess we went through like 12 rods so far. Probably something like that. Goodness. There are aspects of, like, I'm really, really prioritizing the tidally locked planet right now. And it's not necessary, right? You're not required to do a tidally locked planet for your Dyson Sphere, but I found it so helpful. The one game that I was really, really happy with, we had a tidally locked planet on our home system. It was either the home system or it was a very nearby system, like within 5 light years or something. And it made everything so nice. It simplified everything so much compared to my first playthrough, which I was building the Dyson Sphere on the home star, but with just like normal planets. And it's like, you can make it work obviously, but it was extra work. I guess you don't need to go fast when you're an ageless swarm of robots. That's true. It's very true. So are we, right? We're just an impatient robot. We're a robot being controlled by a human playing a video game, so we can't be patient. Probably have enough power now. I don't want to risk it though. I wonder if we can see the seed. I'm curious, so if you manage to well, you're talking about like baiting an attack from the hive. I want to see if someone can destroy a hive. And then I want to see if someone can destroy a seed. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to see them, right? Yeah, they're over there somewhere. But if I could just fly out into empty space with a small fleet and a barrage of rockets and just blow up their seed, I would do that. That'd be amazing. Because as many as they have out there, I don't think they can launch them, like, constantly. I think that's a really costly thing for them to do. Okay, let's warp. Oh yeah, this will be fine. We have so much more power than we used to. And we're getting close. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Look at this star. Look how bright this is. Look at that. This is our star. Here we are. Here we are. It's our star. This is mine. This one is mine. All the stars in here, I'm willing to share under some sort of tense frenemy agreement with our dark fog friends. This star is mine. This one they cannot have. Gorgeous. And then there's our tidally locked planet down there. Wave, everyone. We'll be back there shortly. But I want to get the sphere started before we can, set up methods of receiving energy from it. So, one thing at a time. Yeah, we went through a good chunk of our power, but not half of it, importantly. Oh, this is gonna have like water on it and stuff? Or no? Is this a lava planet? This is Sulfuria. Oh, there's gonna be sulfuric acid oceans. Neat. This is a bit far for being useful in that sense. But there's a little bit of coal here too. Should I just build by the coal? Just as a little bonus power source to kind of smooth out the start here. If I can find it. There it is. And that's all of it, yeah. What a hospitable looking planet. Can I build on these these things? It's not like they hurt me or anything. Okay. I'm gonna use our pattern. I think, is it just this one? Yeah. We'll go like this. Maybe like this. Yeah. That will work. Oh, and of course I need our splitters. And I'll put down our little coal miners. Build all the things. Or did that excuse you? do that and that. Okay. Oh, and it even remembers the things. Okay, cool. So yes, remote demand the batteries, remote supply the dead batteries. I'm gonna bring in a whole bunch of space warpers, but that's fine. And missiles, hopefully. I guess I can just put these in here, because that's what that's for. Oh, and then this didn't get that part. That's right. Please remember all their settings. And then just rockets, right? There's going to be other things that we want too. But that's the main thing. Right? I want you. And this isn't going to charge. I'll do like that. We don't have power. Should we just burn the coal? I never really looked at, like, you can burn coal and that gives you 2.7 megajoules, or you can make energetic graphite, which is 6.75, but it costs some amount of power to make, right? I mean, it's gotta be a positive trade-off in some fashion, right? Otherwise you'd never do it. Let's do just a couple of smelters here. These, yeah, we'll do like this. 3. Or why am I don't need to do this manually. I got a thing. It's gonna be way overkill, but that's also fine. Let's go like that. And then I want some fuel burners. Like 4. And now that we have something that requires power, I'm gonna put the batteries that I brought. Oh, we have batteries coming. Perfect. Perfect. And do that. And then this should turn on, right? Come to life. Yeah, perfect. And then these are all gonna make energetic graphite. This is basically our backup generator. I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. That will work. And then this goes like this. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Instant power satisfaction. And then these are, you know, like a fraction of their rated power. Perfect. So now we are relatively safe here, and now I just need to do our rocket launchers. And we're gonna want some space for this. Because there's gonna be a lot. I wanna look at like our lines and stuff. I wanna be like on the equator so that our lines are consistent. I think this is our equator here. Or one of these is. Yeah, it must be this one. So I'm just gonna start here, I guess. I'm gonna center it on the... We'll do like this.
You've built a vertical silo. It automatically launches small carrier rockets loaded with the Dyson Sphere components to build the nodes and the frames. Before that, you need to access the Dyson Sphere panel and plan its nodes and frames. Each rocket provides one structure point.
Yeah. Now we have to design our sphere.
For the Dyson Sphere per circle panel.
Did this take... No, it is... I just can't do a straight line, right? I need them to come up to these. Right, because I don't go in. But we can do this. This is fine. I'm gonna have rockets coming in. We're just gonna go up like this. Yay, yay! It's happening! Okay. Then we need to power the things. Can I get all four? No. Just barely not. Or no, I can them all? No. Literally that close? Okay, whatever. We'll just do like this. It's fine. There we go. So now we need power connected over. This is a tier 2. Let's bring... Yeah. Now we just need the rockets to get over here. Right, and we have rockets on the way. We have 116 rockets in space. Can we see them? It must be this. I don't know what that... One of those. Some of those are ours. I mean, we have batteries and missiles and rockets. Perfect. Oh, and we already had space warpers show up and it's returning. Perfect. So then, yeah, I want rockets to come out. Could even build like a... It's tempting to build like a smaller station just to ferry them over, but this is gonna be fine. Not worried about overbuilding rockets because we're gonna need 1,000,000 rockets. There we go. And now once they get here, they're gonna just get plugged into the launchers. And hopefully we have enough power to actually power them. Like right now we're basically idle, so we're not really doing much, but these are gonna take... I don't know what their actual power cost is gonna be, but now we have to design a sphere. How about that? So here's our star, 64 Antillae. Antliae. Antlion? It's our antlion star. So here's, like, it has a default, right? Here's our default shell. I think we're just gonna make our own though. And you can, oops. So you can say what it's, like, yeah, that here. So you can say what size it is. So too close to planet orbit. So we can like, oh, could you make it bigger than a planet? Could you have a planet orbiting inside? I never even thought of that. That'd be huge. That'd be huge. That's tempting, but that would take forever. So like this default one that they have in here, this is what? This is a radius of 25,000 meters. I think I want to go a little bit bigger. I mean, the planet is out at 35. So what if we do like the biggest we can get without getting to the planet, like 34,000? So that when we're on our inner planet, it's going to be like right there. No. 34. Really? Whatever. We totally can. So what does that do with like line of sight stuff? Would both sides of the planet have line of sight on the sphere at all times if you're inside the sphere? Also, I'm gonna guess you don't need a tidally locked world if it's gonna be inside a sphere. That was my next question, yeah. We're gonna do 34. Because that's gonna be quite large, but obviously nowhere near like the maximum, but also larger than the default. And then this matters not at all. So we're gonna create the shell. Right, I'm gonna delete this one. And then we need to design what happens on it. Hide rocket models. I don't think I have a blueprint. But can I just, oops. Technically all sides would, I think, I'm gonna have to try that someday. We're gonna keep with what we have right now though. How do I do the thing? Oh, here we are. Make building plan. So I need to be doing nodes, and then there's the frames, and then the shell pieces, that's right. Oh, you can paint it? You can paint your sphere? Holy cow. Okay, so then we're gonna put nodes basically all the way along the equator. So one thing that you'll notice is that we are not actually able to build all the way around. Oh, we already launched a rocket. We've launched a rocket. Excellent. That didn't take long. Yeah, there they are. We need to do research in order to be able to do the full sphere. But right now, I think we can we just do the equator? But like, we're gonna build a ring first, and that's gonna get us started. We'll have nodes all the way around.
Dyson Sphere's stress system level is too low. To build Dyson Sphere at
Yeah.
a latitude.
Yeah. That's what I was just saying.
Technology.
And then we're gonna do these lines between these all, and it's gonna be hard to see because we're just doing a line on top of a line. There we go. There's the very, very beginnings of our Dyson Sphere. So now if we look up into the sky, oh, there they go. There they go. Where's the sun? Where's daytime? There it is. Of course, we're on our second planet out here, so we're actually a good distance away. But there they go. Yeah, look, they're gonna be like right at the orbit of this planet. Hilarious. I'm okay with this. So yeah, the Dyson Sphere is gonna be this big. Oh dear. Now, I think the big question is, do you do a Pokeball design, or is that just everyone's first impulse? That's a good question. Honestly, I didn't even think of that. I mean, the fact that you can paint it, I mean, obviously people are gonna do that, right? All right, so then we've received our first batch of rockets, and we've basically launched them all already, right? There's 10 inside each of these already. Like, I don't think this needs actual line of sight to launch, which is great. Yeah. Yeah. And then we can even see them. Like they slot themselves into these little nodes. Right? And then disappear. And they just kind of back up and they go in and they drop off their stuff. And they're gonna start building all these frames. I feel like it's the ultimate form of gotta catch 'em all. I know, right? Gotta catch the whole star. We're already producing 10 megawatts here. Related, I would 100% accept this as a villainous team's plan in Pokemon game to just catch the sun. I mean, it's a straight up Mr. Burns thing, right? Just block out the sun for your own personal gain. Absolutely. And then I can't do anything, right? I can't go up at all. Upgrade stress system. So clearly we need to do that. So I don't think we can attach any solar sails until then, or maybe we could. No, because I think you need to do, not that. I think you need to add panels. To ensure a cell can be laid, the nodes and frames must form a closed polygon. Click on this button to choose a shell model for your building plan. Yeah. Oh, that's all new? Look at all that. Okay, cool. So yeah, the frame itself will obviously generate a little bit of power, but we need to upgrade our stress system and make some shell panels before there's space for the actual solar sails to get into. And then what? I want to make sure that we are protected, right? So I want to make sure we have a signal tower protecting the heck out of our rocket launchers. We already had teams no ocean, only land. That's true. How many different natural disasters can Pokemon teams replicate? Other than all of them. Okay. So we have launched all the rockets that we have shipped in so far. We're bringing in more batteries, very, very good. Our power is still fine. I wonder if we're seeing like these big spikes in it. Yes. Our battery demand, yeah, just spiked, and now we're fine again, but we were fine when it was spiked, so that's fine. That's fine. I think we're as protected here as we're gonna get. I guess I want to make sure this is protected too, just for the sake of bad things not happening, please. And then it's not like I can make... No, nah. We're gonna have to make a second trip back to do the battery charging, but that's fine. This will give us a chance to launch some rockets. Okay, we'll get to work on it, and then our dark fog friends aren't even here yet. We got all that set up, and beat them to the punch. So now we're gonna go back home. We're gonna make sure that we can properly send out as many rockets as we can launch. Like even those 4 launchers are gonna be able to launch a lot of rockets, way more than we're making so far. So we're gonna go home and we're gonna start improving upon all that stuff. Go please. I also know that my power is gonna run out before we actually get home, so I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I also believe my fancy thing isn't working, yeah. So you'll just have to pretend I've turned on BRB mode. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. Sphere, yes. Welcome in, we are making a sphere. Well, so far we're making a ring. We have to research to actually be able to make a full sphere, but we are making a ring. The sphere has begun. And now we're gonna run out of power again. So we're gonna sit here and charge for a minute. But I think, can I just, like, I can just look back here, right? We're already up to 17 megawatts there. If I look back at, like, our home system, we have 230 megawatts, but that's from this whole dang swarm. And this is just because we're nearby, probably. Look at that. How many gigawatts do you need? Well, currently, our home system, our home planet, is demanding 250 megawatts. And that fluctuates, obviously. Like right now, we're not even successfully researching anything. So, you know, as soon as we turn on all of our research things, it's just gonna spike again. But we're also gonna need to make more of everything. Like if we were just making the Dyson Sphere at the rate that we're making things right now, it would take a million years. So literally everything that we're doing on our home planet is probably gonna have to get upgraded. So we could double our power needs before we're actually done making this Dyson Sphere. But the Dyson Sphere is going to start making power very quickly. Like we're like our current swarm, we're almost able to supply our home system just based on this swarm. And this is 6,600 sails in the sky, and they're like constantly being launched and decaying as they go. So it's like at a stable population. But 6,000 sails is like nothing. It's gonna be like that, but like a full sphere. It's gonna be so many, and then we can also like upgrade those things as well. We can upgrade the solar sails. We can upgrade how we receive the power. All that good stuff. Yeah. Power is going to stop being such a thing in the near-ish future. Once we start getting the actual sails launched and we're receiving power on our new system, we're gonna start being good. What else was I gonna say? Oh, so there's a couple different things that we can do. Solar sail life I don't care about as much now, because now, like, the lifespan of them is irrelevant if they're plugged into the Dyson Sphere. So this is only if they're like just being a swarm permanently. But ray transmission efficiency, we've done a couple of these already, but this is how efficiently we are receiving the rays on the ground from the Dyson Sphere. So there's 10% there, 10% there, 10% there, 15% there, and then this one's just repeatable 15%. So we can just make that transmission more efficient. Hello, creature. But also, just because there needs to be more things to do, the ray receiver itself, I don't know if it even says in here anywhere, we can plug graviton lenses into the ray receivers, and they consume the graviton lenses to be better. And that's a thing we can do as well. So I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I don't know how many we're gonna make. That was a sound. But we're gonna need a lot, and we're gonna make a lot. Many. More than 3. What kind of star are you harvesting? It's a B-type star? I don't know, it's blue. Once I get out of warp here, I'll show you. Oh, that was a little further out than I meant. Oh well. We'll just go up to speed. There we go. So like on our home system is a G-type star. Got 0.97 luminosity, which is like average for a star. And then if we look at our star, way out here, this is a B-type star. It's nice and blue. Look at it. Look at it. It's 1.56 luminosity. It's like 50% brighter than our home star. A B-type main sequence star is a main sequence hydrogen-burning star of spectral type B and luminosity class 5. Yes, these stars have from 2 to 16 times the mass of the Sun and surface temperatures between 10,000 and 30,000 Kelvin. Neat. B-type stars are extremely luminous and blue. Yeah, exactly. All the brightest ones have been blue. There's a handful of like 1.5s. We have one out here. I was really hoping this one would work, because this one has a luminosity of 2.1, almost 2.2. This one's huge. But it didn't have a planet that I like. It just has a gas giant with a moon. F yeah, Chrono Cross, I know, right? Very good soundtrack. All right, we have returned home. So now it's a question of where our priorities lie. And I think it's in making sure that those rockets are being produced at the capacity we want. Earth Sun is a G-type star. That makes sense. Yeah, that's what this one is in this system. Yeah, it's just kind of a... Oh, it doesn't say anything about the stars. It has little tidbits about planets. But not the stars. I love that this game uses real scientific star classifications. I agree. Like, there's definitely some sci-fi in here, but it's all very, very based in real stuff. Yeah, processors are still going to be our limiting factor. So I think the name of the game right now is going to be plugging in some of those exotic materials and making this all work better. Because even silicon. Not that silicon is exotic, but we're going to need a bunch of it now. We've been skating by on just a moderate amount of silicon until now, but now we need it. That whole sphere is going to be made out of silicon. Almost entirely. And we have more coming in, but we're cranking through it as fast as it shows up. Let's see. High purity silicon, we're making 300 a minute, we're using 430 a minute. So, we know our home system is tapped for silicon. There was another vein out here. Right? There's 6 million silicon out there. And then there's 17 out here. And we also want to go here for organic crystal. So maybe let's do that. Let's go plug in another planet. It's also got sulfuric acid. Also probably on different planets. So there's sulfuric acid and 1 million silicon. Here's organic crystal and 10 million. Okay, we're going there. That's our next destination. It says fire ice and 5 million. Yeah, let's do this, because I want the organic crystal. And I want the silicon. It doesn't have any titanium, but that's fine. Oh, it has water oceans even. And crude oil. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to take that planet for ourselves. I have one interstellar station, and we're going to need some battery dischargers. We need the whole kit again. Need to make the whole care package. We're still good here, right? We're burning some fuel. We have fuel. And then our sad yellows. The yellows are holding everything up now. But that's what the organic crystal is for. So actually that's something we're going to address right now. Organic crystal and silicon are two quite crucial things right this moment, so that'll be fine. It's probably all... I'm gonna grab some more. Don't want to run out in the middle of nowhere. I need to steal some processors out of here. Dyson Sphere plot hole. What happens when the star runs out of hydrogen and expands into a supergiant? You move to a new star. There are supergiants out here. We haven't gone to one yet. This one? Yeah, red giant. Look at that. That would be... So this game is incredible for operating on like these spatial dimensions. Can you imagine a sim that operates on the time scale where a star going red giant is like a legitimate thing you have to plan for? That would be cool. Right, I want one of these. We have our vessels. And then we're gonna need more missile turrets. Always more missile turrets. What was that? I can't keep... There's so many different material types now. I can't keep them in my head for more than 30 seconds. If you build it big enough, you end up with a convenient fence around a black hole. Well, the trick with black holes is that those are usually from, like, supernova. I guess not always. I guess a red giant could collapse. Actually, I don't know. Google that. I know that not all stars turn into black holes. But having a Dyson sphere that could withstand a supernova. Good luck with that. It's gonna be plenty. Let's just do the 3. Yeah. And I'm gonna grab some missiles just to start with, because there probably is dark fog where we're going. I want signal towers. I can find that. Assuming it's outside the event horizon. Right, exactly. But like, the event horizon is relatively small compared to like the blast radius of a supernova. Or even the outer borders of a red giant. Like massive compared to a black hole. Where? There. My goodness. That was for these. Steel. Yeah, just make a stack of signal towers. And then I need all these ships. We should definitely be making all these fancy ships. Oh yeah, I could make 3. Just make 3 cruisers. Yes, please. Yeah, black hole is preceded by a supernova because the star's core collapses and then boom. Yeah, exactly. So red giant just kind of poofs out and then leaves like a neutron star or like a white dwarf behind, I want to say. I am getting our planet. We have too much going on. I am having a hard time keeping straight where we're going. But now I want some of these. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Okay. Just waiting for some silicon to show up. Yeah, look at these destroyers. They have 5,400 HP. What do I have? 14,000. I mean, that's a sizable chunk of my health. Major damage, almost 500. Major fire rate, half a shot a second. So every 2 seconds. Or 4,000 meters. And then it has minor damage, which is going to be like... yeah. Used to attack enemy units nearby and exert a more suppressive and destructive effect. Cost 4 command points to command a destroyer. I shouldn't have made 3 of them. This means a space fleet can only have a maximum of 3 destroyers at a time. Oh! I see. Fighters only. Oh, do I not even have... I can't even use those. You have to research the ability to utilize those. Oh yeah, okay. Space Fleet Command. Because we start with 0. Okay. But this can get big. But it's gonna it costs purples just to start. And this too. We want all these things. We want all the things. That's plenty. And this was for something. What was I doing? We got those signal towers, we got the missile turrets. Was I doing this? I think I was doing one of these. And now I'm just gonna make like another pair just while I'm at it. Depends on how much / fast it collapses. Anything with more than 2 to 3 solar masses that collapses will go straight to black hole status if Dr. Google PhD is correct. That sounds correct. Because it is just about the mass. And then I'm gonna put the rest of this back. So I have my battery dischargers, I have my station, I have a bunch of science things for some reason, I have missile launchers, I have signal towers, I have that thing, I have these. Okay. Hilariously, I'm gonna go put these 3 destroyers in my junk drawer. Because I don't need them right now, clearly. You can go in this bin with like all these rocks. Keep these rocks company. Oh, and I have one of these. And I don't need that. I don't need this right now. I don't need water pumps. This is all I don't need that. On like the little quadcopters, I got rid of the quadcopters. I don't need those. Okay, I think that's fine. And then we just need to make sure that we can actually mine the stuff when we get there. Just put it with the rest, toss it into loose pile in the other room. I know, right? It's working for me so far. Have I lost anything in here? No, I think... Well, I should grab these. This all seems fine. More Chrono Cross, yeah. Should we play Chrono Cross someday? I've played Chrono Cross before, but that's one I would play again. All right, so I think we're good. I think we're gonna go. It's been forever. It's been a long time. I played it like back in high school, maybe. But I liked it. I feel like I was still pretty early in my, yeah, half a life ago, no joke. I feel like I was still pretty early in my gaming life, or at least my RPG life, that I don't know that I fully appreciated it. I was definitely impressed with it and had a lot of fun while I was playing it, but I don't know that I fully appreciated how iconic it is while I was playing it. That and, Earthbound, I played kind of back to back. It's like they're both really, really good. Favorite JRPG from childhood is Final Fantasy IX. I haven't played 9. I've only played 7 all the way through. And that was mostly because everyone says it's the best one. I played it and I was like, oh, that's fine. Played that a million hours in high school. I feel like everyone... there's very few people who've played like all of the Final Fantasies, right? I'm sure some people have. I'm sure Gantrock has. But most people I talk to about Final Fantasy, it's like they have one that they really, really like, and they didn't play the others. There's lily pads! Is this a beaver planet? Look at this! Holy cow! There's life here! I mean, we've seen trees before, but look at this! This is way more lush than anything else we've seen. I played all but the latest. I mean, that's still quite a few. The fraud planet? Where's the frauds? Splash, splash, splash. Okay, so we're here for a reason. We're here for silicon and organic crystal. Which is gonna be, there's some silicon, 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 there's some silicon. Holy cow. We've found the silicon. Played 7 and 10 all the way through. 10 is my favorite, Blitzball. 10 has a lot of, I was thinking of my partner. I think 10 is their favorite too. Blitzball is unique on its own, right? There's a lot of silicon here. But then organic crystal, right? It's gonna be 3 million organic crystal. I mean, it makes sense that this is the organic crystals coming from a planet with a bunch of organic stuff right here. That's like half of it right there. But I've gotten most of the way through 12. I forgot that I've also finished 10, 2, 15, and 16. Blitzball minigame is practically its own game. I've heard that, yeah. 10 is the most recent I've played. Still liked 9 better. I feel like 7, 8, 9, 10 all have like their own really devoted fans. I almost said devoted flans, which might also be true. Yeah, there's a bunch of silicon here and organic crystal right here, so we're already right where we need to be. That was the golden age of Final Fantasy. I'd probably... Oh, and there's the other half. It's all right here. We're exactly where we need to be. It's all just right here. We just need a spot for our stations. Final Fantasy VI is peak. I've heard people like 6 too. Also, hi. Yeah, 6 definitely has its fans. Much before 6, and I feel like it's not as popular to like those. Not like people don't like those games, but it's like you don't really hear really, really devoted 2 fans, right? Like 7 obviously has its following. 8, 9, and 10 I hear a lot. 6 is like I had a roommate who was really into 6. Which definitely has its like, I like Final Fantasy before it's cool aspect to it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I think we want to do this. Is there even going to be enough land to put down our whole thing? Here, we can fit it here. Of course, there's all this crude oil too. Tactics is a phenomenal story, but there's a grind fest to play. I've heard okay things about Tactics. One that I played, I don't even remember if I beat it, but there was a DS one that was a spin-off of... Oh, I don't even know. What was it called? Something Wings? Like Revenant Wings? Is that a thing? Someone who's smart remind me. There was a DS Final Fantasy spin-off game that wasn't Tactics. All right, so then we're demanding all the things. Oh, and look at our inventory space. We have all this inventory space now. We have Space Warpers incoming. Nothing quite nuking an angel only to learn that it was just the first phase and now she's angry. 7 Revenant Wings? Was it 7? I thought it was a different one. I mean, clearly I'm wrong, but hopefully we get some batteries out here. There is coal here if it comes to that, but I'm hoping it doesn't. Hoping that our batteries just can be a thing. Definitely a 7 game was not the only Final Fantasy for DS. I knew that. There were several for the DS. You know, I wasn't even the one who bought it. My partner just like had it. You know, and you know, I was like looking for things to play, and it was there, and I played it. I liked it though. I didn't have a bad time with it. Sorry, I can't read Roman numerals apparently. It was definitely 12. That makes more sense. Okay, thank you. That sounds more like what I remember. It's like the aesthetic was not 7. It's all airships and stuff. And then I'm gonna do this way. Shoot. And there's a whole nother vein right there. We'll have to kind of, if we go like this. There we go. I saw X, I, and went, X is close enough to 5. Roman numerals and rounding don't go together all that well. Feels pretty reasonable to me. I was want to play Revenant Wings. It was okay. It wasn't mind-blowing, but I wouldn't avoid it. I remember enjoying it. It was definitely like, it was shorter, right? I also never actually played 12, hilariously. So I played Revenant Wings, but not actually 12. But it was not as long as 12, is my understanding. It's a DS game. You getting batteries? Come on! Please bring me batteries! I want to make sure that this is for missiles. Thank you. Given there are no round shapes in Roman numerals, I don't think rounding would go over well. Agreed. Am I mining this? Am I mining this coal? Is that what we're doing here? It is right here, and it is what we need. We'll just go like over here. I guess there's a C. Yeah, C is 100, right? As in like centi, I think is how that works. And there's an L and an M. Is that it? Are there more than that? Of course, I'm gonna have to jumpstart this anyway. Basically, a kid that got dragged along for the ride. 12 is interesting because you don't play as the actual focus of the story. Oh, that is interesting. I really, as someone who doesn't play all the Final Fantasies, I definitely appreciate how much variation there is between them all. Because like they're, you know, obviously they're all kind of part of a series, but they all stand on their own in a really interesting way, I think. And then share similar themes and like aesthetics, but not in like a literal way. Like there's a Final Fantasy aesthetic, but it's not like they all look the same. They all have their own interpretation of their own internal guiding principles, right? It's brilliant. For a series that was born out of, you know, literally being the last game the studio could make before they closed down, and then turning into this kind of a thing, it is quite impressive. M equals 1,000. That makes sense. 12 is basically Star Wars if Chewbacca is a tall, sexy bunny lady. I can appreciate this. You mean he isn't? Okay, and then some smelters, which I can't make. Brilliant. I'm just straight up out of smelters. I have to go back. Forgot about Tall Bunny Lady. How do you forget about Tall Bunny Lady? I haven't even played the game and I know about Tall Bunny Lady. So this is gonna be for silicon, but then I have to go back. We're gonna need a whole nother station for our other materials. Okay, so I'm gonna bring back, actually we're not gonna put, yeah, no, I'm not gonna put drones in there. Yeah, we're gonna go home. We're gonna grab some batteries to kickstart this whole thing. And then we're gonna come back. Luckily, this is a short trip, so we're not just out in space for forever. There's currently no dark fog here, right? This is currently our own system, and I don't see anything coming this way. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna leave it relatively defenseless. Actually, it's without power, it is fully defenseless, but there's no one here, so it's fine. Like, they share themes, but like the kinds of stories they tell are different, right? Like the latest one, it's like a road trip story. My understanding, you have like different kinds of stories being told, but they have a lot of common elements between them. It's smart. I like the Gambit system for 12, but I'm also a coding nerd. I remember, so my partner, who was not my partner at the time, was playing 12 back when it was the thing, back when it was new now, back when it was new. And I was kind of just, looking over people's shoulders as they were reading strategy guides and stuff, and the Gambit system was like, heck yeah. I was into that. That's the way to do it. I wouldn't want every game to be like that, but it was really interesting looking, I thought. The other thing I liked from 12 was the Espers. It was refreshing to not summon an Ifrit or a Shiva. Fair. Yeah, there's definitely some things that, like the summons, they definitely repeat them a lot, but obviously they're not afraid from iterating on that either. So I need another one of these. Oh my god. So let's grab some steel. Look at all my inventory space here. Alright, and then titanium is somewhere. Right over here. It's over there. The literal other side of the planet. I'm seeing some processors. Checking our rockets. Are we making rockets? Which are over here? No. It's really easy to get turned around on a sphere. That's what this game has taught me. Here we are. I'm gonna grab a bunch of this stuff. Okay, so one interstellar station. I needed a bunch of smelters, which is just iron and circuit boards. Well, circuit boards are over here. No. I think we need to go. Oh, here's our rockets. And this is still limited by processors, but they're showing up. We're still making them. Oh, but yes, of course. This needs to be getting its own space warpers. Local demand. Just doop. Circuit boards. And something else? Oh, I should probably also refuel. Are these all... Wow. Oh, and then what was I doing? This stuff. Iron and circuit boards, which is here. And there's some. Thank you. Let's make stack of those. And then I probably need some more of these. And then that's it. I should grab some more logistics vessels, and then I think we can go back. On batteries. Need to actually grab the batteries. Look at that. A stack of 50 logistics vessels. And the batteries are there. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna grab 100 charged batteries. And now we go back. That was number 2, right? Yeah. Come on. Okay. Doing good. We're doing good here. I don't remember any other Final Fantasy things I've done, but I think it's really just that. I did the trial of the MMO one, which is good. I'm just not... I'm picky with my MMOs. Okay. Batteries. Here you go. Oh, I have to tell him what to do. Okay, and I guess if we're doing a backup generator, then I might as well do the thing. Which is this, which I didn't bring bricks for. I can't even make these on my person, can I? Oh, no, I can. Okay. Is there even any stone on this planet? Which is a funny sentence. There is. There's a little bit. Over there. There's a bunch of silicon here. Holy cow. Okay. And then... where'd it go? I just want to make 4. Okay. clearly this could be better. Whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be good enough. Oh, we're not powering over here. Okay. Turn on, please. This is all tier 2. We should make this 3. I want a lot of silicon at this point. I'm gonna start mining this too. I want this all to just happen. There. Some silicon. That will help a bunch. You have... Did you get your ships? You got your ships. They're just already out. Good. Is that how I want it? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Now, I also want that organic crystal, which is here and here. And there's not another spot in my station, so this is going to get its own station. Which I have conveniently done. You are organic crystal, local demand, remote supply. And then we need space warpers, but those are just going to be a local demand. So then I want to put some of these in here. Hey, look! Another achievement. Oh. Need to actually get it all done. Yes, yes. Yay, Cheeves. Cheeves! More excited about this organic crystal, honestly. This is gonna do some good for us, I think. Just a fully packed tier 3 conveyor belt of organic crystals that we're getting off the ground. And then I'm gonna do another one. Yeah, that's fine. This is just going to fill up. We're not actually going to receive them on our home planet. But we are already using them. They're just going to get plugged right in because we have been making these manually. Okay, I think that'll work. How's our power? Power is fine. As long as we keep getting batteries here, we're gonna be good. We're gonna have a whole bunch of organic crystal. We have space warpers. We have logistics vessels. We have backup power. We have a couple of batteries left. But again, we do have backup power. And then batteries should be coming in. That we've already almost, well, we're probably just shipping it out as fast as we're mining it, right? Look at that. We got several ships out in transit. Bring in the silicon. So then let's go back. Actually, before I forget about it, this is an uncontested planet for the moment, but I know as soon as I turn my back, Put one there, and I'll put one right there. Just for safety's sake. Whee! Straight up. How many warps have we made today? We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've probably done 8 to 10 warps just in today. Ooh, that was a close one. Our planet. Oh man. All right. So then, the organic crystal. We're gonna have to receive somewhere, which. I mean, actually, let's check on our silicon first. I think we have an interstellar station with an open slot somewhere. We'll just have to find it. Yeah, look at that. Now we have silicon coming in. We have silicon ingots sitting here. This station needs a bunch more drones now. Because now it's busy. Oh, and this doesn't have space warpers. Okay. So then what I should do each of these, because this is where we're receiving off-world smeltables, and that's the only thing we need to be doing warp. So let's actually, I'm gonna grab space warpers from here. We'll demand. And then this is just gonna, come on. Do like this and go, I guess like this. Right, there's even a spot right there. That means these vessels weren't going out system to pick things up. Pretty sure. Okay. So then we're just smelting, right? You're all good. You look like you're all good. It'll probably need to be expanded at some point, but I think right now it's okay. A lot more silicon. Yeah, okay, so now we have space warpers. Cool. That's looking much better. And then we want to go over to where we're using organic crystal, and we'll plug that in. I mean, realistically, it could come in on any station with a spot. Not that there's a bunch of those. Oh, but actually there's the one where the rockets are going. I think that has plenty of spots, actually. That's this one. Yeah, this one. Let's say this is gonna receive organic crystal. Remote demand. There we go. Oh, look at that. We're just gonna have 10,000 organic crystal inbound right now. And then we're using that over here. Or we're making it over here. Look at all this. So we were making organic crystal using oil and plastic and water. But now, and that was the thing that was limiting us on these titanium crystals. Yeah, now watch, okay, so watch this. We're gonna remove this whole thing. This goes away. No more hand making those crystals. I just found them on a planet. We're just gonna pick them up off the ground. So we no longer need to bring oil in here. We're just gonna bring in the organic crystals themselves. Demand. We should grab some more drones at some point. I think we're gonna need them. But then this is organic crystal. And it plugs in there. It needs 1 and 3. So even titanium is the thing that needs in bulk even. Yeah, look at that's gonna work a lot better. It's 1 less use of plastic. So was this... Am I using plastic for anything else here? Well, this is where I'm making plastic. I'm making plastic here even. Array water. That'll just live there forever now. And then our plastic is waiting on oil. Yeah, forever. Oil is going to be something we'll have to revisit in the near future. But like now this can be a lot better now. And that's going to help our yellow cubes. That was the thing that was holding back yellow cubes. I have a bunch of water in my inventory now. Very, very good. And you're all happy? Look at that. And if we go look at our titanium crystal production, we were making, I don't know, some. We had just like run out entirely. We were intermittently making some, but now our graph is going to be vertical. Yeah, look at that. Just instantly up to 33 a minute, 34 a minute. And I think we're primarily using those on our research. So that's going to be very helpful. And titanium we've been good on this whole time. Cool. I'm going to grab some drones while I'm thinking of it. But that's one more exotic material plugged in. We got our silicon going much better. Yeah, look at this. Is this all keeping up? Looks like it is. And then, are you all happy? You're not quite. Not quite. Let's do more. These are tier 2s. Yeah, this can scale some more. Whatever. I don't need to be making gears by hand, but it's fine. Drones. And then let's check on our sphere. Look at this. We're making 30 megawatts. Oh, and then you can see. So yeah, these little sections are gonna start building out. So we're not even close to making our ring complete, and we're at 30 megawatts. But we're launching. We're clearly launching. Jeez. This is gonna take a minute. Like, not even all the nodes are made. Okay. Planned 330. What does all this mean? Sell point. Choose to click a node model. Huh. Can you change the way those look too? Oh, I'm out of Mark II conveyor belts. That seems fine. Oh, but now the belt or sorters. Or not. There we go. What? Might as well. It's important. It can get some Mark III stuff. Why even do more processors at this point? Okay. I think that's a decent stopping point for today. We got started. We have started our sphere. We've finally started our sphere. That's a good milestone, right? 3 and 2. There's clearly still quite a bit of work to do. But now we've laid the groundwork. We have all of the bits are being done in some capacity. Now it's just more. That's gonna be. But now you're not satisfied. Oh, because we're still copper now? This is how it goes. This is how it's gonna be from now on. We're gonna go, oh, we don't have enough silicon to make these crystalline components. We go to another planet and get a whole bunch of silicon and bring it back and then scale it up and go, oh, now we don't have enough copper. That's how this game works. That's how it's gonna work from now on, basically. But we're just gonna keep scaling. Everything we are doing now, we're gonna double and triple and make way bigger. I mean, and we still are getting kind of capped on silicon. I'm gonna check it on again just to make sure. Hi, cat. It's over here, right? Just the other side of the planet. Yeah, I get it. But our... it's still being a thing. Oh, there's a bunch of organic crystal, though. I think we solved that one. Iron ore? Oh, is iron ore gonna be a thing? We're gonna have to, all the ores are gonna be a thing. We're gonna have to get all of our supply chains going. Oh, but here is fine. Maybe you just need... Why aren't they going then? There shouldn't be anything that's preventing them from bringing all that silicon over. I mean, they are, but not like... Oh, because it's maxed. Let's... Let's fix that. I'm gonna have to make more circuit boards at some point. That looks better. Yeah, that looks better. Look at these drones. Fly, my pretties. Infrastructure. So then all of these are going. All of these are going. We're still not quite making enough for all these. But it's not even that far off. I think we're gonna have to do like another row of these at some point, but I think this is good for the moment. We're still not making enough processors. Holy cow. Holy cow. Well then, I feel slightly bad. Does that bug me enough? It kind of bugs me enough. Just these gaps here are unnecessary. I'm just gonna do this to kind of let it all peter out. I'm just gonna replace them. Oops. Okay, just do this. Okay. And then copy. That's better. If I do that, there. If that's not enough, then what the heck? I'm just gonna grab. Where are the gears? The gears aren't too far. They're right here. Oh, more of those. Okay. Even where those are over here. Need 15 more. I'm making 5 more, so I need to do 10 more. Iron, holy cow. Oh, I'm out of tier 3 conveyors as well. Okay. Yeah, this is what we're doing now. Placing down hundreds of tier 3 conveyors at a time. Still need 5 more. My drones will figure it out. Let's do this. So I need... It doesn't really matter which, right? And then, of course, you are just in the way. Do I even need? Oh, I guess I do. All right, and then these conveyor belts are just packed, and all of these are going. Look at that. Look how many little factories we have going, and it's still not enough. Or now, this is what, that's a tier 3. Okay, so at this point, or is it even, now it's circuit boards. Okay, because this is just tier 2. We can fix that. We are going to start running out of circuit boards, though. Well, maybe not. I don't know what they're being produced like at the other... They're not being produced here. They're somewhere else, but... It's fine for now. Look at that. Now we're making processors. Now we're making more than we're using, finally. And we're making more circuit boards than we need. Quantum chips are still a thing, but these processors will help that. This was the choke point for this whole time. Like maxed out on magnetic coils. Holy cow. And turbines. Okay. Oh, and oil and hydrogen and deuterium. That's all next on the block for getting better. And then these, yeah. We're making almost 5 rockets a minute. That's gonna go way up though. And then what about our yellow cubes? Yeah, look. Yellow cubes are looking a little bit better now. Because of the organic crystal. Perfect, yeah. We're gonna finish this at research. Okay, there we go. And now we have more energy. So now we might be able to get out to our other planet with one hop, is my hope. We're gonna get a space fleet going. Excellent. We're gonna increase all of our combat stuff. We're gonna go kick some butt. We're gonna research our way up to kicking butt. We can also do like things like this, making all of our mining more efficient everywhere. Research speed. We can upgrade our logistics carriers. We're gonna do all that. We can make our warp faster, which will be good because we're gonna warp a lot. Our energy circuit is at its max until we can make white cubes, which is gonna be a minute. That's literally every cube plus antimatter. Wow. Same thing there. Should have faster ground speed though. More inventory. Okay. We're getting there though. We have made significant progress today. We have the start of a sphere. We have a round line, and eventually it will grow more dimensions. But it's already up to, like, this is like a fifth of what we're doing here. And this is just gonna keep going up. This will never go back down unless for some reason Dark Fog can destroy Dyson Sphere stuff, but I highly doubt that, considering I can't even defend it. Have they shown up there yet? They have, so now there's a hive out here. Oh, and then they're on our inner planet here too. Okay. And then they're probably... I don't know. It's hard to say where they're at. Looks like they have someone here. And here. They're not? But they do. Okay, so they've landed on the tidally locked planet. We're gonna have to go kick them off. But this is like a baby hive. There's more rockets being delivered. But we'll do that. We're gonna go kick their butts. Or at least defend ourselves properly. Look, we're even packing these conveyor belts. Look at that. Okay. I'm gonna just do this. Just so we're not making too much stuff. Look at all these ships. Okay. Good, good, good. Good stuff. So, that's it for me today. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is exciting. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you are too. We've started our sphere. It's going. It's going. It's making 50 megawatts almost already. And we're not even harvesting any of it. So next step, next stream, or next Dyson Sphere stream, we're gonna go back out to Intillier. We're gonna take over the tidally locked planet. Gonna make sure it's secure. And we're gonna put a bunch of ray receivers there and start charging batteries there. I'm not gonna decommission the stuff on our current system quite yet because I want the Dyson Sphere to be producing enough. But like right now, it's only making 50. It's not gonna charge any batteries fast enough for it to actually power what we have. Did my computer freeze? What's going on here? Can you hear me? OBS? What happened? What? Is it my camera? You can hear me. Did my camera die? What the heck? What? Okay, hold on. Literally why? It's like it just DC'd. It's just... Can I deactivate and reactivate? Okay, there we go. Oh, hold on. That was weird. My camera just crashed, I guess. Hooray. Anyway, what was I saying? We're gonna go back out there. We're gonna start setting up ray receivers and stuff. But I'm gonna wait until that is, you know, doing enough to move everything over. You get the idea. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being around and lurking and stuff. I hope you got some work done. Come by on Thursday and Saturday. We're gonna do more Timberborn. Come by on the following Monday. We're gonna do more Dyson Sphere. Gonna do more of this. Or we're gonna keep going on the sphere. We're gonna make a freaking sphere. I'm gonna catch that star. It's gonna be mine forever. Today's episode was brought to you by electricity. Really everything on your computer is brought to you by electricity, but this in particular, right now, is being brought to you by electricity, but also by you clicking buttons, liking and subscribing and following and I don't know, whatever. There's bells and whistles down there. That's what's charging me up right now. So I appreciate all the button clicking that you're doing and all the hanging out that you're doing. I hope to see you around. I hope you stay kind.